States, about 5 years ago, said, when you teach a 4-year program, by the time you come to the 3rd year, what you have studied for the first 2 years is already obsolete. So why can't you teach it in 2 years? Why can't you study in 2 years? So, if the purpose of education is not to fill the minds, what is it? It is to shape the mind. So you become able. You become employee able. That's what makes you employable. It's all about coming down to ability. Now, if you look at the history of labor cycle, we started producing labor. Then we produced workers. We created labor force. Then we created workforce. Then we created resource. Then we created talent. Now what's next? So what is this? The expectation has changed, right? It has moved from hard labor to work to talent from resource to talent. Now HR people have become talent managers, talent acquisition and development managers. So look at the transformation in the requirement on the other side, and what is the transformation in the supply side of the equation. The CIMA, we did a snap poll. We spoke to about 200 executives, one call. What keeps you awake? 86% of Sri Lankan CEOs said, we don't have the right number of people. And Professor put up some numbers out there. But 20,000 students in the Unemployed Graduates Association. So jobs, if you Google education for employment by McKinsey, they are saying there are 750 million jobs. More than who are unemployed. More than who are unemployed. But still not employable. Because we are not moved away from the skills. So what is it that we need to do? The elements we thought that was individualistic are coming together. What are those? Nanotechnology, biotechnology, genetics, artificial intelligence, machine learning is coming in. Now what do we call this? This is called the 4th industrial revolution. It has a word for that. It's called digital diversity. The digital revolution. Look at the way digitalization has changed things in life. Go on Google, search Skytron. Skytron is a capsule. You're asking, how do I go from Puttalam to Jaffna to right now? You can do that in 48 minutes. And it is not a dream. It is working in Bahrain, in Abu Dhabi. It's an Italian Israeli product. Delhi is looking at proposal has come to Sri Lanka. And you know what happens to proposals when they come to Sri Lanka? That has happened. Now, to 2016 World Forum, they said by 2020, 3 years from now, 5.4 million jobs will be disrupted. What does it mean? The way you do it will change. Now, this Skytron is a capsule. You order on your phone. And this capsule can go through all the buildings and park you off at whatever hotel you want. It's available. So what happened to the 3-wheel drivers you're going to have? If I have 1.5 million tuk-tuk drivers in this country who work for 2 hours a day, and look at the loss of manpowers. We have imported 20,000 Chinese labor. And they come here and they go back as millionaires. Why can't we do that? I was driving 2 days back past the Sangla Hotel in Golf Edge. 8 o'clock, pouring rain. And the Chinese people are working. Chinese people are working. So, it comes down to mindset. So what is happening in the world? What are we producing? We are producing people through a standardized process. Not worried about whether it is a marketable product of our university. Is it our product? Is there a market for the student? How do you measure the sale? I was asking Professor while we were driving yesterday, do you know how many of your students are employed? I was at a meeting with the former education minister. I'll say this in Sinhala, his very words. He said, මගේ අමාත්‍යාංශය ලංකාවේ ඉන්න හොඳම දරුවන්ව අරගෙන ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ හොඳම අවුරුදු කාලේ අවුරුදු 4ක් නාස්ති කරලා රටටත් වැඩක් නැති ආයතනයටත් වැඩක් නැති තමුන්ටත් වැඩක් නැති කාලකන්ණි කරලා ඉලෙවිලා. If you didn't understand, he said, we get the best of our students, waste 4 years of their lifetime, X amount of money from the public funds, and produce someone who is useless for themselves, for the companies, and for the countries. And he said, this is my ministry.
Only true person to say that.
So what do you, so at this forum, he asked the law faculty, he asked the deans, what is the employment rate? So law faculty guys get up and said, ours are 100% employed. He said, yeah. He's taking photocopies at the senior, your graduates are taking photocopies at the senior lawyer's office. He said, but you produce that. So what is the return on investment on public free education? It's only when the graduates work and start paying taxes. So what is the message that I want to leave? Sri Lanka is aging. We are the fastest aging country in the world, which means we have to work till about 65, which means we have to keep on studying. Lifelong learning was mentioned here. Otherwise, we are going to import people. Number two, the time of the big eating small is gone. The time is where the fast beating the slow. We have to be agile. We talked about agriculture. There is hybrid seeds which give 3 times more yield, less consumption of water. Nothing. I remember Professor Gunupala Nanakkara saying this. He said, coconut research board has nuts and no reserves. Because we'll still go up 30 feet to pluck coconuts. You go to Bangkok, you stand and pluck coconuts. Where's research? So, remember, digitalization is going to change the way we live. There are already driverless cars. There will be already pilotless aircraft. So what jobs are they going to be doing? So what are you looking at? The life is going to change, not far. 2020, 5 million jobs are going to get disrupted. So what is going to be? Digital understanding, analytics, conceptual learning, experiential learning. Japan, Finland have already stopped books up to grade 10. No books, no exams, only experience. My son just did before yesterday asked me, what's the fastest animal in the world? I said, cheetah, isn't it? Do you know what the fastest living being in the world? The short-tailed bat of Africa, 99 miles per hour, cheetah at 75. And he's 8. He's 8. And he said the swordfish is faster than cheetah. That's 88. I said, how do you know? I was watching National Geography. 8. Now you take these children to school to give them the radiant way and teach them Sigma the same. Thank you very much. That's not going to work. So I love your slide on who's responsible. What is it you can do? You talked about beach, we import fish, we import salt. $180 million worth of salt is imported every year. We import chilies. When Agriculture Ministry had found the hybrid chili seed, I was driving, I was thinking all these land can be planted with chilies and we can stop import of chilies in 3 years. What does it take? You can go, bring it down, you ask me agriculture, what can you do? Bring the seed down from the ministry, commercialize it inside the university. Give it to the farmers in the land. So, I'll conclude. I just want you to know, Sri Lanka is an aging nation. We have to be learning even after we are 40. Otherwise, we are going to be importing talent. What is going to be in your theme? Optimizing resources to the tomorrow. You must know what the tomorrow is, and you will never know what the tomorrow is. Every day we wake up to a new world, and you represent the region of the rising sun. and you should be the one who is leading the thought process to this country. Thank you very much.
Of course, if it is to be a dialogue, I should allow the audience to make their comments and suggestions, but due to the lack of time, we are going to wind up this dialogue. And Dr. Kanagasingam, I think you have selected the correct persons. And Professor Jayadev Uyagpada would have been another addition, but we have not lost our valuable time. Professor from our Indian colleague has filled that. And I think 4 different perceptions. And what I want with the gentleman who over there, we want to say that we didn't try to make any solutions. This is purely a scientific dialogue, which, as our Indian professor said, to provoke our students as well as staff think anew. As we understood from our colleague Bradley Emerson, I always say this: do we know what will be the technology of tomorrow? Madam, you define tomorrow. It is not the sun and the night and day. It is tomorrow. We are not aware of tomorrow. This is where we are failing, trying to teach yesterday's material for tomorrow graduates. That is clearly said. This is where we are lagging behind it. That when you said that the fastest animal, I was just telling Professor Tilagaratna, fastest animal is human being. We are running faster than anyone else. So fast that we are missing the bus. We don't know where are we. So that is where we have to inculcate in our students. For that, we as lecturers, we have to change. That is where we have to start. And the other one, who correctly said, sir, we are blaming the others. It's very easy. The medical colleagues will say, it's very easy to point the finger to others. But just keep it for yourself. Very difficult. You can't do that for more than 2 minutes. It's painful. Look at ourselves and we'll try to do what we can do. We, our universities, we can do. Why not? Rather than blaming the fisheries industry or other universities, why not TRInCo campus start a diploma, as correctly said? Don't put the blame on others. Let us do what we can do, then our graduates will be employable. Our graduates will be employable. But I repeat, 2 skills, what I said, one is complex communication, other one what is called expert thinking. Think new, think solutions for the problems which we have been not taught. This is the it was not in our syllabi. We were not told that. That attitude has to be changed. We need thinkers. I always say university has to be a place of dreaming, place of thinking for students as well as graduates, teachers. Then our graduates will have that employee abilities and employable. Thank you. Hope and wish that Eastern campus graduates will be employable in the near future, 100%. At the same time, I wish all the success for the next 1.5 days of the research symposium. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Before we wind up this session, I invite Dr. V. Kanagasingam, Rector, Trincomalee campus, to present the souvenir to our moderator, Dr. J.L. Ratnasekara. Thank you, sir.